Hello, my fellow Jedi Dragon subscribers and followers. So, today's video, I just got this app that my brother Joshua Buzzard, he's also a YouTuber, told me about this app. So, it's called DU Recorder, and so this app is pretty awesome. It captures what you're doing on your phone. You can record audio. You can edit your videos. You can name your videos. Creates a video basically of whatever, like a screenshot, but a video shot, if you will. It does a video thing of, captures a video of a clip of whatever is being done on your phone. So I figured to use this for the first time. I recorded some other videos with this app, and I didn't like them, so I didn't upload them to YouTube. I was just experimenting with it, like yesterday and today a little bit. So, excuse me. I figured what I would do is, let's see here. Holy shit, 33 million views in 1 week. Star Wars The Last Jedi trailer. I think this has been a long time coming. Yeah, a week is pretty long for a Star Wars fan that likes to do Star Wars videos. So since my channel pretty much demands me to do so, I figure, what the hell, might as well do a Last Jedi trailer reaction, right? So let's get down to it, shall we? Whew. Here we go.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power.
That reminds me of Revenge of the Sith.
Beyond that, something truly special. Something inside me has always been there.
Love this tune.
Then I was awake, and I need help.
Whoa! Look at Luke's face. He's like, oh,
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
What? You mean you're actually scared? Oh my god.
Let the past die.
Nice.
Kill it.
You the badass.
If you have
That's
to.
good.
That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
No, don't do this. Come on. Nice shot with the Falcon going for like all the Falcon. Nice coordination.
To light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
Okay, chill with that program.
This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill
Oh my god, my side of the battle, take it. What? Oh my god. He just got hurt.
I need someone
Oh shit.
to show me my place in all this.
Whoa. Really? Oh my god. Bro, they just, oh my god. Okay, so that's a lot to take in there, isn't it? Wow, yeah, that ending there, I'm gonna have to take a moment. What? You mean to tell... wait a minute. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me she's actually going to... No, 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 no. They can't join up. She hates him. He wants revenge because she sliced up his pretty face. So he's going to be kind of pissed off about that. Nah, he killed Han Solo. She hates him for that. Why would she ask him for help? What's going on here? Okay, okay, okay. Gotta break this down here. Let's rewind it back, shall we? We gotta do this shot by shot. Okay, so in the beginning we hear Snoke's voice saying, "When I found you, I saw raw, like untamed power." This shot right here. This shot right here. This reminds me of Anakin from Episode 2, looking out from the balcony when he was on Naboo with Padme, thinking about his mother and the dream he had the night before, the vision that she was in trouble. Also reminiscent of Vader looking through the windows of a Star Destroyer and staying. The only difference is it looks like Kylo has his hands in front of him instead behind him. Looks to me like this is some kind of... Yeah, this is a First Order factory. Has to be. Either on Snoke's command ship, the Supremacy, the Mega Star Destroyer we see. Well, not the one that we see, but the one that was rumored to be in the movie. Snoke's command ship, which is tremendously huge. I seen a video on YouTube some guy did that it is pretty much it's like almost shaped like a U.S. military stealth bomber jet, but it's more elongated from side to side, like elongated, not so jaggedy in the back, but supposedly it has 10 engines, 10 thrusters in the back. And this thing, this thing is so massive, so huge, that supposedly it's like 6 Super Star Destroyers lined front to back, front to back, front to back, all the way across. Like, that's just tremendously huge. So this shot right here, yeah, that reminds me of Vader looking through the window of a Star Destroyer. That's pretty cool. And we get to see some walkers.
When I found you,
I think I seen an ATST walking there.
when I found you, I saw raw.
Now this shot right here is really cool. Reminds me of Empire Strikes Back with the Walker assault on Hoth. This is really badass. These are, I guess, these are the new Guerrilla Walkers. They're like codenamed Guerrilla Walkers. They called them that on set, and I guess, I don't know, maybe called them that in the movie too. I don't know, but their official name is the ATM-6, which is All Terrain Mega Caliber 6. Which sounds like a, like, I don't know, some kind of, shit, like, some kind of badass sci-fi weapon from some, like, robotic sci-fi movie or something. I don't know, it's got a ring to it. It doesn't sound like sounds like something from Power Rangers or something, right? Like, the name doesn't click to me, but ATM-6 does, because that's but when you say it out, like what it means, it doesn't, like all-terrain mega caliber 6. I mean, it sounds cool, but it doesn't sound Star Warsy enough. But if you just say ATM-6 or Guerrilla Walker or whatever, then yeah, it fits. These look pretty damn massive too. They're like twice the size of the original AT-AT. You can see it. There's the big leg right here to the left. Then directly ahead you see the big walker with the shuttle in front of it. Then you see one behind it, and then behind that, the third one down, behind that you get the small, if you look real closely, you get a glimpse of what appears to be an Imperial AT-AT, but we know they're probably going to be upgraded because they're first order AT-ATs now. So it looks similar to the AT-AT, but it's an upgraded model for the first order. The front head slanted down like diagonally. But the new big ones, the big ones beside it. Oh, I'm not turning on my location. Screw that. No, the big ones, the big ones though, the new ones, that these huge ones right here, the ones that you mainly see, these ones look really badass, and a big major improvement on the AT-ATs. Looks like we got Kylo Ren's shuttle there too. This plant's supposedly called Crate, and it's got the red dust kicking up there. I like that. I like that. That's a beautiful shot.
Untamed power.
Wait.
Untamed power.
This shot right here is really badass and highly reminiscent of Anakin storming the Jedi Temple with the troopers behind him and stuff. Yeah, so that is really cool. Sorry about that, I got a message. That's the only thing that sucks. If I get a message or if I get a notification from something, it'll pop up on the damn screen. I hate that when I'm trying to record a video. That's the only thing I'm not going to like about this app, is it's going to show everything. Like if I get a message, it'll pop up in the video. I'm not going to go back and edit that out because it's just, I want to get this video up. I got rid of it right away, so no worries there. I ain't worried about it if you guys ain't worried about it. So yeah, this is a really cool shot. Looks like he has flame troopers behind him, I think. Otherwise, why would it be snow troopers? Because from what we hear about Crate, and this is the thing, if this is Crate, it could be Mustafar, because Crate is a white, like dusted with salt. It's a salt plant. It's got salt deposits on the ground. Now when something hits the ground, something penetrates the ground, the red dust gets kicked up. That's a mineral, I think, that this battle could be fought over that mineral. Maybe it's a very valuable mineral, who knows. And the shot later on, you'll see the Falcon flying through a cave with like red crystals and stuff. Those I don't think are actually kyber crystals, because for kyber crystals to be red, they have to be bled by a Sith or dark side user that bleeds their pain into. If somebody can bleed huge crystals like that all throughout the inside of a planet, that's too OP to me. That's too overpowered. So that's not the case. They're not kyber crystals, I don't think. Now the what are they called? Someone put on Twitter, one of the production people behind the movie put out that they're rumored to be called either Kyber foxes, the Kyber wolves, the wolves that we've seen later on in the shot. I'll get to that when it comes up. But no, I don't think this could. Now, if this is Mustafar right here, this shot here, if that is in fact, Mustafar, that would be hardened lava. It would technically still be hot. So yeah, I don't know why they'd be walking on it. It's probably a cave. Probably most likely it's a cave that leads into the Resistance base that's on Crate. But then again, shots can be edited together to fit a trailer, so let's find out. Let's break down the rest of it, though. Let's continue. This is interesting because of the red background, and if you notice, the two red guards, they're called Praetorian guards. They're Snoke's version of a royal guard. They're like the Imperial royal guards that flanked Emperor Palpatine. So that's cool. And his saber looks more Like he could have fixed it or redesigned it because it's all black. If you remember from The Force Awakens, it had a little bit of silver polish on it, looked worn down, and it also looked like it got cut, like slashed by Rey's lightsaber when Rey was fighting him in the end of Force Awakens. So I think he had to. Yeah, I think it did get slashed a bit, so he probably had to remodel it and redesign it. It looks like he kept it the same way, still got cross guards, so it's the same one, just like redesigned
Something truly special.
Nice shot of Rey there with the famous Skywalker lightsaber, and just hearing that, wow, just wow, seeing her and all of her attractive glory. Look at that, Daisy Ridley. Wow, beautiful girl. Nice, yeah. The nice shot of Octu there, the island where she is with Luke on Octu. Beautiful shot. Nice scenery too. This is actually Skellig Michael Island. Lucasfilm logo. Nice shot. This is cool to finally see her hand him the lightsaber. I would have preferred to see this in a movie. We know this is going to happen, but I would rather have them save this particular seeing this. I would rather have waited to see that in the movie, just because it would have made it a little bit more, build up a little bit more of the hype behind Luke and Rey meeting for the first time and exchanging their first words. I don't think her talking something inside me, what she's saying now in the trailer, I don't think that she's saying that to Luke right now. I think that could be a misguided direction. Re-edited voiceover from another scene.
Inside me has always been there.
He's like, what the hell? How did you get this?
But now it's awake. It's always been there.
We'll go back and this scene right here looks pretty cool. How she's walking through that. These are rumored to be force trees. It looks like a dead tree, but it's a tree nonetheless. Supposedly, it's an ancient force tree that, if this is the place of the first Jedi temple that Luke supposedly went to go find, this is definitely a force tree. This is definitely one of the first. This is the first Jedi temple. Yeah, this is definitely the force tree. So she walks in there, reminiscent of Luke going to the cave on Dagobah to see a vision or whatever. Yoda sent him on a little errand. Looks like he's doing the same for Rey.
But now it's awake.
See her with the Jedi books and stuff. That was cool. Wonder what's in those books. Wonder what's going to be. I wonder what secrets we're going to find out. We're going to supposedly find out long age-old mysteries of the Force, so that's going to be really cool to explore there.
And I need help.
Nice. A Mr. Miyagi and Karate Kid moment there. Her being trained, also like like Rocky too. Yeah. And this part right here, that is amazing. And just look at Luke's face. He's like, what the hell did this girl do? And it looks like at first when I seen this, I thought she was standing up, just putting her hands on that boulder or whatever, but she's actually sitting on the rock meditating. And if this is her doing that, wow, that is raw power. So Snoke in the beginning talking about the raw power, it seems like he's talking to Kylo, like he could be talking to Kylo Ren, his apprentice, but that could also be a misdirection. Remember, he could also be talking to Rey. We don't know, because at the end of the trailer, it looks like he meets up with her and he's doing some really nasty shit to her. Like he's got her held up in midair with his mind, using the Force, saying, fulfill your destiny. Shit's gonna go down. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be an awesome scene right there. I hope he doesn't hurt her or kill her or whatever, because I really like Rey, despite what everyone else thinks of her. But I'm really excited to see Snoke, really excited to see Luke. I'm interested to see why he's scared. Let's continue. That's
I've seen this raw strength only once before.
When he says that, I think he's referring to Kylo Ren. That's the most obvious thing, because it looks like, because we know Kylo Ren, or we assume, mostly like 95% chance that Kylo Ren, yes, was the one, his nephew, Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, was the one who destroyed his new Jedi Order. So, if this is another flashback, again, reverting back to Rey's vision in The Force Awakens, everything's going to connect here. So, this movie takes place right directly afterwards, after Episode 7, Force Awakens. So we know everything's going to try to fit together, and pieces are going to fit into the puzzle a little bit more. We're going to get descriptions, we're going to get explanations of things, we're going to get things more detailed. This, to me, it seems like it's Luke's temple that he was building, and I guess he was there. It was rumored that he was gone while Kylo destroyed the Jedi temple and killed the remaining Jedi there, and it looks like it was thought that Luke would come back and witness that when it's too late. But here, in this shot, it looks like Luke was there, and he's getting up out of the rubble. So that's interesting, because I really hope they're going to make Luke powerful, because if they make the new characters more powerful than Luke, it'd be kind of upsetting. But I would understand that, because they got to be the boon giver, pass the torch on a new generation of characters, get them developed more, get their stories out there, get them, the focus is on them. I get that. I really do. They're putting the older cast in here, yes, but the main focus is on, let's not forget, the main focus is on these new characters, because they're new episodes, new stories, new directions they're taking. So there's always a newer storyline to each trilogy, to each movie individually too, but the main story seems to be revolving around these new characters, and that's obvious. You want the focus to be on new characters so you can introduce them, make us care about them too, and it's not just about the older characters. And like I said, I get that, but here's the thing: it may be Legends now, and it's not canon. But George said about Luke, in the Star Wars storyline, he becomes the most powerful Jedi to ever live. He's the son of the Chosen One. He redeemed his father. Because of his help, Vader destroyed the Emperor. Because of his love for his father, the Empire was taken down. The Empire, as we know, wasn't fully taken down, according to the new canon books and new canon material and such. There was battles after that. And then a year after battling it out and skirmishes and stuff all over the place, having battles here and there, they finally have a final battle in Jakku. The rebellion becomes a new republic, and they go against the old Galactic Empire, and they have their last stand on Jakku. That's why we see the crashed ships in Force Awakens on Jakku, the crashed Star Destroyers and such. So, and that took place, from what we know of the Aftermath books, 1 year after the Battle of Endor and Return of the Jedi. So, and Force Awakens is 32 years after Return of the Jedi. So, and Ben was born sometime after the Battle of Jakku, which would make him 30 or 31. So let's continue.
It didn't scare me enough then.
Looks like the Jedi Temple's burning. Yep.
It does now.
This is what I don't understand. Why would Luke be afraid? The Luke that took down the Empire, that told Yoda in Empire Strikes Back he wasn't afraid. And yes, Yoda told him, "Oh, you will be. You will be." Was he referring to this time now? Like, did Yoda foresee that Luke would be afraid eventually? Was he talking about he'd be afraid of Vader or the Emperor when he'd go to face him? Or was he referring to any time down his path into the future that he knew Luke would eventually be afraid of something? That's interesting. And to see Master Luke Skywalker, Master Jedi of the new generation of Jedi, after all he's been through. We see his arc pan out in the old original trilogy. Fearless. Taking down the Empire, fighting Vader, seemingly showing no fear, is now finally actually afraid? I don't get that. And he's seen this raw power before. Is he referring to... Most likely he's referring to raw power that he's seen in Kylo, his nephew Ben, who became Kylo Ren. The raw power he's seen in him, that he thought Ben was too strong. It's said in an interview in Entertainment Weekly, actually, I have the magazine, that Mark Hamill says he thought Luke was upset because, and Mark Hamill knows Luke because he's the one that plays Luke, so he told in an interview, the guy who was interviewing him, that he thinks that Luke thought he was the chosen one. Okay. First in the prequels we hear Anakin's the chosen one. Then in Rebels, in the scene where Obi-Wan fights Darth Maul, he tells Maul, yes, he's the chosen one, referring to Luke. Now Luke is saying, my nephew's a chosen one. Interesting. Like Yoda and Mace Windu said in Episode 3, yep, a prophecy that misread could have been. Let's see what Luke could be afraid of. December 15th when we see the movie. Who knows? Maybe he's referring to the raw power that he experienced with Vader and the Emperor at their last stand on the second Death Star, when the Emperor was shocking Luke. Maybe that's the thing that he's referring to. I mean, that's the raw power. I don't know. Who knows? But Snoke in the beginning, he was referring to somebody in this trailer about someone having raw strength, raw power, untamed, unmatched, and then it's supposedly him talking to Kylo. It's suggested that that's going on, and now Luke is witnessing Rey's power, and he's saying, I've seen this before, I wasn't afraid enough then, and I am now. This is an interesting concept, so I like to see how this pans out in the movie. I hope they don't make Luke look like a wussy or anything. That would just really upset it for me. I get that he's a broken man and he's depressed. They gotta show that. They gotta show that he's serious and adamant. Like, hey, listen, I'm grumpy. I want to watch Jeopardy. I want to order pizza. Like, get out of here, little girl. I don't want to train you. Like, you know, he's been through a lot of shit. He's been through a lot of stuff in the past 30 years. So he's really been through a lot, and we're gonna see that pan out. How he's been dealing with all this. He seems more grumpy or more less excited to train anybody now. Yoda told Luke in Return of the Jedi when he was dying, he said, pass on what you have learned. You know, and he told Luke, the last of the Jedi will you be. When gone have I, the last of the Jedi will you be. So he's saying, Luke, you're going to be the last Jedi. I hope you pass on what I taught you and Ben taught you. So now he's afraid. Interesting. Rey seemed kind of upset that he walked away, and seemed like he turned her down. So we see a nice shot of Kylo Ren with the mask. What that could mean. What that could mean when he slams his helmet into the wall. let the past die. Is he referring to the recent past where he tried mimicking Darth Vader and wanted to follow in Vader's footsteps? Is he referring to that in the sense that he wants to be his own person, find his own identity as a dark side user? Is he saying, let Ben Solo die, let my old self die so I can become Kylo Ren and further my transformation to the dark side? Or is he talking about actually thinking about maybe betraying Snoke and turning to the good side? Maybe he still has a lot of conflict. Adam Driver told somebody in an interview that he says, you will see a lot of my humanity in this movie, and he hopes that fans are happy with his character, Kylo Ren. Now, from what that article or that interview that I watched, what it suggests is, because the guy asked him, so is your character going to survive? And he's like, depends on what your definition of living is. And he's like, well, what about that? And he's like, well, you're going to see more of my character's humanity. Basically saying, that's just that he's still going to have conflict. We've seen it when he tried to shoot down Leia's ship here in the trailer coming up. He looks conflicted, like he doesn't want to kill her. Maybe he's thinking about turning back to the light. Maybe he's thinking about he doesn't know what to do. He's just confused. It's upsetting, unsettling to him, and upsetting him so much that he just wants to leave it all behind and be his own guy. Who knows? Who knows?
Kill it.
His new ship is awesome.
If you have to.
So
That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
Don't have Leia go out this way. I don't want to see Leia go out this way. That would be emotional, and that would be a way to tie things up and not see her die on screen. But don't have it done this way. Don't have her go down this way. She needs to go down with a some kind of fight.
We have a spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
This, I'm really looking forward to this fight between Finn and Captain Phasma, Ultimate Showdown. So pumped. Chills. That's all I gotta say. Chills.
This is not going to go the way you think.
This is not gonna go the way you think. Wonder who he's talking to there. And we have Rey diving into some water, possibly encountering another vision, experiencing another vision. Who knows? I see a little bit of red mist there. What's that all about? Huh. Nice shot of Finn with the uniform, shot of stormtroopers. Snoke saying, fulfill your
destiny.
I shot the TIE fighters, the battle, the walkers, the red dust kicking up, and in this shot. Holding it. Wow. That's... We're going to see what Snoke's capable of in this movie. He's going to have some action.
someone to show me my place in all this. I need someone to show me my place.
This, I think, is a big, huge, big misdirection. I don't think she is talking to Kylo in this scene. I think these are two different scenes put together in the trailer to make it look like the same scene. I don't see this happening. The lighting on the left side of her, or well, her right side of her face, is dimly lit, almost like a campfire. Notice no ashes falling in the background, no devastation.
And all this.
We switch to Kylo, and you see sparks falling, or you see ashes falling. You see smoke behind him. You see the space band-aid or whatever the hell was on his face is gone at this point. So it's later in the movie. We know that. And Rey is still wearing her Resistance outfit from the end of Force Awakens when she first arrives on Gaactu, and we know that she gets her Jedi outfit later on in the movie, so that scene with her and Snoke has to be towards the end of the movie, or at the end of the movie. Yeah. So, that's, yeah. These are apparently two different scenes, I think. Tickets available now, December 15th. I am so excited for this movie. I am very, very excited to see this play out in the theater. I just have nothing else to say. But that's what I had. Those are my thoughts and my discussion on the Last Jedi trailer. This is the new one that just released, so let me know what you guys think. Let's start discussing in the comments below. So yeah, really intense trailer, let me tell you. This one just really blew me away. The first one back in the celebration of April 2017 wasn't much. We got little tidbits. We got, to see new stuff. But this one really, I think they kind of showed a little too much. They kind of did. Yeah, I think they did. And it could be a lot of misdirections too, so let's wait and see. Who knows? That's all I have for you guys today. I will be uploading more videos sometime this week as well. Jedi Council is on Collider Videos on Thursday, so I'm going to be watching that later on this week. And if something comes up, I'm thinking about doing this every week. If something comes up on Jedi Councils on Thursdays, and when I watch it and I think it's a good enough topic, I'll actually bring it up in one of my videos and talk about it and give my thoughts and opinions, because they're good. Like, these guys, they kind of know, they know what they're talking about. They're Star Wars fans just like you and I and all of us are. So yeah, they bring up some good topics on that show. Sometimes not the best ideas they throw out there, but sometimes they throw out good ones. Yeah, I'm getting off topic here on a little rant. So, yeah, this trailer, really, really exciting. So, that's about all I have for you guys today. You guys take care. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. And if you like what you see and you want to see more, view my channel, view my other videos, and have a good day, and may the force be with you guys. So, rock on.